On October 29th, 2023, the oldest freeway in the United States was closed down for the first time in 20 years. Part of the 110, also known as Arroyo Seco Parkway, was closed to motorists as cyclists, walkers, skateboarders, and scooters took over the 7-mile stretch of the historic parkway. I was so intrigued by the event that I attended the last second. It was beautiful seeing everyone in the community come together to share the open road. As the event ended, I can't help but being a little depressed. I quickly went online and tried to find out when the next event will be. Turns out, we don't know when yet. Despite that, I was desperate to know who's the organization behind it. It turns out Active SGV, working in conjunction with many organizations including LA Metro, California Highway Patrol, SGV Council Government, City of LA, Pasadena, and South Pasadena, made it all possible. Active SGV is a non-profit that's focused on promoting a more active SGV. I mean, that's kind of obvious. But they're doing this through a lot of different projects. For example, the SGV Greenway Network Initiative is a project that will connect communities in the San Gabriel Valley by converting existing creeks, such as this one, into pedestrian and bike paths. But one project piqued my interest the most is the Go SGV program. Why? Because this program has something that you can actually try now. Go SGV is an e-bike share program that provides e-bike rentals for residents of SGV. They offer two options, the classic commuter and the e-cargo bike. Price starting at $69 a month, but there are a lot of discounts if you're students or if you're a resident of Claremont. It's your lucky day because you can get your classic commuter bike for free. So today we're gonna try out the Go SGV bike sharing program. To begin, you just have to fill out a form with the usual information. You do have to provide proof of residency to show that you actually live in the San Gabriel Valley. Sorry if you live in Pico Rivera. You're close, but no cigar. After you get approved, you will schedule either a pickup or delivery. If you're lazy like me, today is the day that we will get our vehicle delivered. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we have the vehicle here. Yes. What's your name? Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
We'll start off with charging. This goes directly into 110 outlet. It is pedal assist, so there's no throttle on the bicycle. It's UL certified, which is like the highest level of certification for electric bikes at the moment.
It's got integrated lights right here. And how do you turn on that light?
You don't have control over the lights. Those lights are always on. They are powered by the dynamo hub. So this is a dynamo hub in the front, which just means that as long as that wheel's turning, those lights are on. And that's like for safety, because if you have a dead battery and you're riding at night, you still want your lights on. Total zero is a brand new bike. Say we're gonna give Victor a nice new bike.
Oh, thank you. Nice.
Right now it's saying that the average, or your average, is 24 miles on turbo.
64. Yeah. So turbo is the most aggressive.
Yeah, like it's giving you more assistance to get to the speed. You're not gonna go faster than 20 miles an hour. It's a class 1 bicycle. Maintenance, it's a brand new bike. You should not have to worry about anything. If something does come up, just let us know. The main thing you have to worry about is flats. So just make sure that you're running like 70 to 80 PSI. So they're not as easy to puncture, but it will happen.
We're gonna have this bike for 1 month so we can test it on the streets and hills of the San Gabriel Valley. When you rent a bike from Active SGV, it comes with a charger and also 2 bike locks, because you can never have enough bike locks. You can see here's a bike lane that's very common over here. There's so much traffic. This is like a freaking highway right here. You know, cars going 60 miles per hour, and there's this really narrow bike lane. I'm not gonna take any chances, especially I don't even have a helmet, okay? This bike lane over there, it disappeared. It just vanished into the thin air. I mean, you're supposed to, you have this little strip where you compete with the cars. The maker of this bike is B-Cycle. Alright, B-Cycle, they make a lot of bikes around the country. If you look at LA Metro bikes, Houston Metro bikes, they're all from the same company, alright? In terms of the frame, it's a very sturdy frame, okay? This is your classic commuter bike's frame. It's very nimble. I wouldn't say this is sort of like a mountain bike, but you could do some mountain riding, okay? It does get up to speed. I mean, you have the turbo mode, sports mode, tourer mode. I'll tell you, the turbo mode, it actually has the most kick, all right? The sports mode, if you want to go for more of like a nimble control, that's the mode you want to go to. Now, if you want to go eco mode, you shouldn't be riding a bike. This basket is very, very helpful, okay? I'm glad they put this on here because I can transport, for example, like a watermelon. Let's face it, nobody likes to carry watermelon around. I'm here with my assistant, Debbie. So we just saw you riding the bike and fell off the bike.
Yeah, very embarrassed.
Very embarrassing. Yeah, we know. So how did you feel about this bike?
The bike experience is really good. When you're riding, you feel very smooth and very comfortable. But there's 3 things I want to point out. The first one is I'm short, so I'm 5'1" only. This bike is a little bit too high for me. When I try to get off a bike, my foot actually cannot reach the ground.
Then you should make it easier for you to get on the bike and get off, because the seat doesn't go any lower. That's actually as low as you can go
right now. And then second thing I want to point out is this bike is a little bit heavier for me. I can try.
You left the bike?
It's very, very heavy.
Yeah.
I think it's over 50 pounds.
Yeah, but
over. So when I want to try to move from my car or move back to the car, I need someone's help.
You know how you can make it not as heavy? You can get heavier.
Shalom.
Honestly, one of my favorite things about this bike, it makes the trip around the neighborhood much easier. And you put on the sports or the turbo mode, it just pushes you through uphill. If you never ride an e-bike, the Go SGV program is really an opportunity for you to go out and try it. If you go to their website, you can find different events where you can actually go and test the bikes that they have. This is really a gateway a gateway bike to other more advanced e-bikes. So after a week of riding the bike around SGV, I finally realized why Go SGV program and the Active SGV organization came about. We live in an area where it's very hard to be active. In fact, if you want to be active, it can be extremely dangerous. The purpose of all these events, such as 626 Golden Street, is really to bring to light of how car dependent our society is and what we need to improve for everyone to be active. In the future, we can achieve a more better, sustainable, more greener, and less polluted SGV. So as always, this is Fad Cult Media. We'll see you on the next one.